Raise your hand if you've tried absolutely everything for your mental health, and some things work for a little while, but then ultimately you end up right back where you started. Generally means that you're not resolving the core issues, but you know that already. That's no news to you. I spent 10 years trying to figure out why that is really what's going on with most people. I've been out in the community in the last couple of weeks asking people, like, did you ever find the thing that changed everything for you? Most people say no. I think one of the big issues is that a lot of the systems that are available are set up to help you manage your symptoms or manage your mental health or just feel a little bit better. You go back week after week, month after month, and you have sessions and you work on these things a little bit at a time, but you never really go into the core of these issues. And that's cool because that's what a lot of people feel like they're looking for. But it's gotten out of balance because now there's no alternative to that. It's just become the norm to go to therapy and just like talk about your issues and get it off your chest and all those kinds of things instead of doing the deep personal work that needs to be done. And it doesn't have to be that way. Like, you can go to your psychologist and go, look, I don't want to just manage my stuff. I want to actually deal with the cause of what's affecting me. And if you enter every engagement that you have to work on yourself with that attitude, with that intention, you'll get totally different results to everybody else. But the problem is, like, most people assume that you just want to feel a little bit better, you just want to function a little bit better. The psychiatrist is like, I got a pill for that, that'll take the edge off. You'll still be able to do your job, you'll still be able to raise your kids, you'll still be able to do the things that you need to do. And that's enough for most people. But I'm not talking to most people when I make these videos. I'm talking to that person that's had a gutful. You've had enough, you want to make some changes, and also you've realized that if you go on the traditional pathway, you go to your GP or your local doctor, and you get a little mental health plan and you get the subsidized psychologist sessions, they're still going to be $90 out of your own pocket with the subsidy. And maybe you get the full 10, and that's like $900. And if you feel like you got to keep seeing the psychologist, then it jumps to $150, $200 a session. You're spending thousands on your mental health to do these little step-by-steps, to like manage your mental health, to think more positive, to work on like these little bits and pieces at the edge of what's affecting you. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm a lot cheaper than thousands of dollars. And usually my intent is like, we go straight to the core of the issue in one session. So I'm putting it out there to everybody who's been following along this 10-year-long journey where we've been exploring mental health and all the alternatives and all of the lived experience. People shared really powerful stories while we were doing all this stuff. I did publish it. I had to delete a lot because people realized the magnitude of actually sharing such vulnerability was very intense, and I honor that, so removed a lot of the content. There's still a couple left. But yeah, we're in this position now where we've actually got a lot of experience, we've got some tools in the toolkit, and we can make massive changes. I can help you transform your life. So if you would like to have a session, don't hesitate. Email, Facebook, Instagram, comment down below, get in touch with me, and I will respond immediately to get you to me on the Gold Coast to make this happen.